In Arizona in the late 1800s, it was a lawless frontier country and was 50 miles to the nearest larger town, Prescott, Arizona. The Verde Valley is below the Mogollon Rim in northern Arizona and was a haven for the outlaws of all kinds, cattle rustlers, robbers, and gunmen. One of the worst was a man called Quirt Evans. He went by the name Bad Man. And he would do anything for a gold coin.
Take to the outsider, Dan.
He would go so far as to rustle cattle from the cattle rustlers. Quirt Evans had been shot and thrown out of town, and he was on the run from the law. There were a few good God-believing people that had come west from the eastern part of the United States to escape the persecution for their beliefs, mainly Quakers and Mormons. This is the story of one of these families and the bad man below the Mogollon Rim.
Give me that horse.
He couldn't go on. Nor could you. You're injured, man. Let us take you in the house.
You gotta go.
And it was love at first sight.
Get that bullet out with him kicking around like that. I'm afraid to give him any
After
more
the doctor had given him large amounts of laudanum, but it still didn't calm him down.
He must be in great pain.
Not with that much laudanum in him. It's as if he were reaching for something. Something specific. I don't understand it. By now he should be completely inert.
I didn't think. No.
The man of the house, seeing that he couldn't be calmed down and saw him reaching for something, went down to the front porch
Delirious.
and brought back his pistol.
A gun in this house, Thomas?
Let me put these back in the gun belt.
Hey, maybe we'll have to get something and tie him down.
As soon as he received his pistol in his hand, he calmed down.
So that was it. A gun.
Thanks for sewing the shirt. But I can't find my pants.
Get back in bed.
Oh, laziness is the only thing that's kept me there this long.
The doctor says you're to stay in bed 4
As
more
soon
days.
as he began to get better,
Oh, you're up.
he wanted to get his pants back on and leave.
You wouldn't expect a pal to call me mister, would you?
See, Dr. Mangrum says to tell you some men in town were looking for you. Says one of the men was a Mr. Laredo Stevens.
Get my pants.
But your leg.
Johnny, get me my pants.
No, John.
Will he get my pants?
Get the pants, John.
What you said.
What are you looking at?
The.
Oh, boy, it's a good thing I'm not a tattletale.
What set him off?
They use the familiar in speaking to me.
The what?
The familiar. The plain language. Get thee my pants, they said.
Well, what about it?
Well, among us, thee and thou are used only to loved ones. To all others, we use you and he and they. Mother to children, husband to wife, and children to... Between lovers, of course.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm not.
What?
I'm not. I wish thee to speak so to me.
Then starts the romance. To farm, even though he'd never been a farmer before.
Benny, where's the bucket?
But it would be a good way to stay away from the law till he was
Funny thing about pants,
thoroughly healed
I lose my appetite for him after the first couple of
from his gunshot wound.
Too heavy.
15. Better put this littlest one in a box. 16. Now get a bucket of water.
Water, water. All I do is carry water.
No force. Say, wasn't this place irrigated? I see all these flumes and ditches.
Frederick Carson turned the water off.
Frederick Carson.
He's the man who bought the ranch up above from friends who couldn't make a go of it. We had built a community dam, but it was on his property.
Well, what'd you do about it? Don't tell me. You prayed.
Of course.
Get you any water?
Well, we didn't pray for water. We prayed for Frederick Carson.
Carson turned off the water and you prayed for him?
Of course.
Can't you see? By committing an evil act, the poor man injured his soul.
I'm glad there's a well. Because it'd sure get thirsty around here if we had to wait for Carson. Gonna walk his pony.
So, Quirt decided that he would do something on his own and get the water turned back on. And he did just that. So, Quirt Evans, the bad man, goes off to his first church meeting.
You know, I feel like such a gadabout. It seems hardly a whole week since last Thursday.
And who does he run into but one of the outlaws that he used to run with? Then at the church meeting, he's called forward for a big surprise.
We're happy to present you with this token of our friendship for you.
So Quirt Evans receives his very first Bible.
This is Quirt Evans. We're happy to have him here with us because he provided another incident which reaffirms our belief that all men are good if they are shown the light. He persuaded Frederick Carson to let down the water by showing him that a man who is a friend to other men is a happy man himself.
May I shake your hand, Corday?
Then as we get closer to the end of the film, they go in a wagon to pick berries.
I think we have enough, Quirt.
Never did like blackberries. Now I know I was right. There's too much work connected with it.
I'll get some more fur.
The outlaw that had been trying to kill Quirt followed him to the trail. Then there was a wild chase after the wagon by the bad men. The wagon went right off into what is called Oak Creek. Quirt, thinking that his sweetheart was going to die, went into town to find the bad men. The little sleepy town of Sedona clears out fast. Quirt walks straight down Main Street toward the saloon where he knows the outlaws will be at. Then the wagon brings Duke's sweetheart, who is now recovering. And she wants his pistol. And now he is unarmed.
Wait. Step away from those women. Why don't you turn around, Quirt?
Marshal McClintock had shot both of the outlaws down himself.
And nothing ever works out right. Well, I missed you again, Quirt. But I'm patient. It's only a matter of time and I hang you.
Not me, mister. From now on, I'm a farmer.
And they live happily ever after. This was brought to you from John Wayne's 26 Bar Ranch in Eager, Arizona.